lovely dinner party, I believe Anthony Horowitz was there as well, wasn't he? So this could have been an entirely different book if we'd have said, do you know what, that Anthony Horowitz, wouldn't he make it with his quantum extrapolations? Away from novel foils. What fun we could have. So we drive away, Terry digs the notes out, you get them, you read them through, okay? But let's go fast forward then to the first time that you come down to Chalk Valley and you walk in the office, and there's not much screaming and shouting for at least a couple of days, if I remember rightly. Was it that long?
Yeah, we did have 6 months or so of phone conversations, basically.
Yes.
Bashing ideas.
I'm thinking of doing this, and what about this, and can we do this?
Well, this had to be an easier way than when you worked with Neil Gaiman on Good Omens with the, what speed was your modem at the time? Trying to upload that.
A donkey went faster.
Yeah, but it was mostly phone calls though. We did some note-taking and sketching, and it was mostly phone calls though. Just sort of playing around with the ideas.
Yes, and saying, you do this bit. Occasionally a battle for who did this bit because it's a good bit, and I'll let you do this bit. So if
and in the middle of it, was it June or July we went to the Disco convention in
Birmingham, indeed, yes.
And I do remember we did a panel on Earth, just the two of us, in front of an audience like this. So I've never done this before. It hasn't been written. We were discussing it for an hour or something. And it was like a huge workshop. There was one or two quantum scientists who were all along.
the whole thing is actually overwhelming, because what we're saying is that beyond this earth there's another earth, and it's almost exactly like this one, but no other people. And you can get into that next one easily. And next one, and next one. And that, the first time I was thinking about this, I think, means everyone's a millionaire. No, everyone owns a world. What's that going to do to humanity? I wonder how we could bugger it up. Sorry about the
Yeah, well, that's the thing, you said that everybody has their own Sutter's Mill, and you suddenly think, well, that's gold, has no value.
That was, you mentioned about that piece, you didn't.
Well, yeah, the thing with the long earth is, I think a really good SF idea is, it's simple enough that you can describe it in a sentence, so you just can't. Then it's got implications all over the place, so politics and ecology, and but yeah, economics as well. So I think Sutter's Mill was the first gold mine in Western America, which started gold. So a guy goes along to Earth number 5 and digs for gold again. So gold becomes, it might be useful as an industrial method. It's got an intrinsic value. So yeah, you're in a world which it's not quite for free. You've got to go out and dig the farm, but there's an infinite amount of good farmland to choose from. So when you haven't got to work when you haven't got to fight for your scrap of land, how does it change your how our society change, our locality change?
Bartering for skills and things like that.
Yeah.
Which I'm realising that the best thing around is probably the person next to you.
Yes. Don't you agree there's a lot of that actually in the Chalk Valley, isn't there? I was thinking of David Thicke, in terms of bartering of skills. There's an awful lot of that with, I'll come and chop your hedge down if you give me that pile of coal or things like that. Yeah, so I like that. So suddenly we're getting back to, it is back to basics, isn't it? Yeah, everything has to be rethought.
I remember you asked about collaboration. I came down here to the valley in, I don't know, about 6 months after we started all this. Piled of notes, so we discussed it at the convention as well. I think the hardest thing was picking out, a reasonably coherent outline from all these ideas that we can swirling around.
It seemed to me very quickly that there's book 1, and now, we'll save that for book 2. And you're thinking, okay, the sequel, the guys have written the sequel already in their heads. And then there's book 3, and you're suddenly dealing with the long earth, and you think, actually, this could go a long way. I won't talk about sequels and things yet, even though this is obviously the sequel to Long Earth, but that first experience, I remember I got a phone call from the American editor, and she said, could you just take a quick snap of the guys for the author photo in the book? And I said, yeah. So I got them sitting down. Going to be back in a minute with my camera, just stay there. When I walked back in, the office shotgun had come out, and And you guys actually, no, all of this is broken down since I went out. But there wasn't a lot of things breaking down. It seemed to work quite smoothly. Would you agree?
So, yeah.
I'd like it to be known that it's a plastic one.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Well, I think we figured out.
If you hold it right, it makes a noise which is known as the 2 pound noise. Anyone know what that is?
Now you're going to have to.
If you hear that in the darkness, yes, I was just thinking. If you had heard that in the darkness behind you at night time, 2 pounds of something beginning with S.
What Terry has got is a sword made, which you made yourself from.
Oh yeah.
Actually, the sword came out the weekend. Can I just look this on it? We've got a little. It's a tiny village where we live, and we've just built a new community. It's called a community hub. I think it's what we all think of as a shop, but anyway, it is a shop. It's got a post office. Terry, would you kindly come and open it for us and cut the ribbon with the sword? Yeah, of course. We turned up, and what was the ribbon? It was actually a string of sausages. So the sword actually had an outing. Fantastic. But you were attacked neither with office shotgun, plastic, or sword. Very metal.
We did a bit of pictures just for the sake of it.
Yeah, there's a picture of us throttling each other, which is looks a bit but it was all strange.
I know, finally, I'm sorry. Yeah. So you get to that point, I can actually let you on the secret actually. Okay, so Steve is there, he's working in the office, and it's getting to the point where Steve will leave to go to the airport. Okay, bye then Steve, see you in 6 months' time, whatever, bye. The door goes quick, Steve goes out, and me and Terry both race to the keyboard to get the lovely bits down before you even got to the airport. Sorry, we made a start before you even get there, so that's it,
we kind of competed over ideas, and writers are used to working alone, so you develop an idea, and it becomes kind of precious to you. The other writers don't like it, want to change it, there's a bit of head-putting to do, but if you let the egos go, and the idea that emerges by saying, well, I don't like that, what about this? Then it was with a third thing, which is not produced by either of us individually, but somehow as a guest star by the two of us together, which is usually better.
Okay.
So, and then yes, but the other point where we compete is we say, look, we've got this outline, this kind of strands of story. I want to do this bit. No, I want to do that bit. So there was some of that, wasn't there? I want to do Joshua. I want to do Bob Sanders and so on. So there's some of that.
Okay, so it's very defined then. You do this, you do that. So it's very defined.
Yes, but except that we both forgot. Back home. There was a big sort of exercise at the 6 months later, when we kind of cut it all together. Yeah, put it all together into one big fat, horrible manuscript and came back down here. Remember that, Terry? It was in November by this time, and we kind of read through it over 3 or 4 days with a trip to Downing Street in the middle. Do you recall that?
Oh, yeah.
George Osborne.
Again.
Mrs. Osborne. Mrs. Osborne was hosting a reception for a charity. She was. Downing Street. So we went down in the car, and this is November, December.
Yeah.
And I'm reading in the back of the car on the way down, and there's the reception. And back in it's like surreal.
The surreal bit for me though was Steve said, "Oh, do you mind if I actually have my picture taken outside number 10?" And I said, knocking on the door thing. Yeah, of course. So we went down to number 10 next door, obviously, and Steve poses. There's the Downing Street Christmas tree, and Steve does the knocking on the door as if he's waving to the hordes waiting outside as he's about to go through Downing Street doors for the first time, and the door opens, and Bruce Forsyth. Complete random. I did. Random. Actually, when we walked in, walking down Downing Street with Gail from Coronation Street. Yeah. Random events. Did that really happen?
I think so.
Okay.
I think Downing Street is also, because it's a bit like the Beatles' house in Carroll. There were these terrace houses, they went through their 4 doors, and inside was all one.
Big place, yeah.
With a church organ there and so forth. Downing Street's just like that. It's one warren of rooms and corridors behind the scenes.
Such a good word. in context.
Regrettably, we went
You
through
find
the
lots of things in wrongs, you know.
Yeah, we've had
That's
George
for example.